Good morning, everyone. I don't have long to chat because we have a really long day ahead of us, okay? So in this vlog, I will be driving from Colorado back home to Oklahoma to visit my family for a week. Sorry, the lighting is atrocious. We don't have many options. Now from where I live, it's a little under an 11-hour drive. And I have a few things on my mind. One, this is indeed the longest stretch of driving I think I've ever done. I think the most I've ever done in a day is like 10 hours, maybe more like 9. So pretty close. You know, I've done my fair share of long hauls. This will be breaking the record. This will be the longest drive I've ever done. Second thing I have on my mind is Miss Jimmy here. Jimmy the Jeep. Love her more than I ever thought it'd be possible to love a car. However, she's a senior citizen, okay? She's a senior citizen. Sometimes she can start whining, start getting a little heated up, you know, so I'm a little bit nervous what 11 hours of pretty much constant driving will do to her, but I have faith. I have faith in her and I have faith in me. I have a few different things to try and keep me entertained. I have a few different albums I want to listen to, and so I figured I'd give those a listen and then give you guys my thoughts. We got some good podcasts lined up. You know what? It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a good day. But first things first, ignore that light. Can you read that? I don't know if you can read that on the camera. 449. 449. Oh. Which one's which?
Don't want to hear any more messages telling you to join the adventure club via Maverick.com or the
Save big on Celsius with our special deal on 12-ounce cans.
New fun game to play throughout the road trip is how much am I gonna spend on gas? That just cost me $50 to fill up my tank. Before it was like 35. And I drive a Jeep, so you know she gets horrible gas mileage. God damn. Okay. Okay, we are about an hour in. 9.5 hours to go, baby. I think it is time for our first album of the car ride, which is going to be Noah Kahan's. Right? Not Kahan. Noah Kahan. Is it Noah? Noel? No. Noah Kahan's latest album. I 1,000% want to listen to this album as I'm driving through the mountains. It is such a beautiful day, you guys. I am just constantly in awe of this place that I live in. So the path that we're going for this road trip is we're starting in Colorado, traveling through Kansas, and then dropping down south to Oklahoma. So out of our 3 states we'll be visiting, I do think Colorado is probably the most, you know, aesthetically pleasing to drive through. So I'm gonna soak it all in while I can. And with that, let's see what Noah's got prepared for us today.
Tally on my shock, I'm lovers if I just never recover. Pulling weeds as they grow from the ground. Land of lizards, auditory manifest a better story. Safe to say that got me through the drought.
Right as I passed through Denver, my freaking Bluetooth speaker connector piece of junk stopped working, got all staticky, like an hour and a half into this 11-hour drive, which is amazing. Noah Kahan is on pause. Noah Kahan's on pause for the moment. I'm not complaining. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. It's only 10 a.m. and we're about halfway done with the first bloom. Okay, to fuel up that time only cost $36. Woo! This is my first stop of the trip. Grabbed some snacks, did a bathroom break, filled up on gas, very productive. Got 7 hours left. Got about 7 hours left. It's just like upsetting to me to think of 4 hours from now, I'm still gonna have 3 hours of driving left. Like that doesn't sit right with me. But oh well. Okay, wait. Let's see if I can freaking... Where is that? Where is... No way I would have tossed it. But I could have tossed it accidentally. Okay, hold on. Found it. I remember though I stopped using this because it wasn't working. But sometimes, you know, if you wait a few months, things start working again. Let's see. Okay, hold on.
Every time.
Noah Khan, we're so back, baby. I realized earlier I was thinking of Noel Khan from Pretty Little Liars, so that's where the confusion happened. Okay, we still got 7 hours ahead of us. Let's put on some Noah. Let's put on some Noah and keep on keeping on. Real fast though, we just gotta and that's why you should go check out my Depop, because ain't nothing stopping me from getting that package to you, okay? Okay, I have no idea how this looks, sorry. I also don't know how loud it is, sorry. Just finished Noah Khan's latest album, The Great Divide, 1 hour and 17 minutes. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. Like, sorry, those glasses are kind of fugly. I can't remember now, but I'll put some of my favorite songs on the album there. And by favorite, I'm like, okay, I like this song. There were no songs I disliked, but yeah, again, just nothing crazy. 7 out of 10. Next album on my list though is the new Young the Giant album. I haven't really listened to them in the last few years, but it's only like 36 minutes of an album. So I'm like, why? What else am I gonna do? Okay, just finished Young the Giant's latest album, Victory Garden. I liked it more than Noah Khan's album. I would rate it a 7.5. It was like hit, skip, hit, skip, hit, skip, mixed bag. It's kind of funny because I noticed between this album and Noah's, you can definitely hear the influence of the political climate in the United States, which I actually really like and respect, because it can be a little jarring, you know, if you listen to like Taylor Swift's latest album, which I loved. Something like that sounds very surface level can just feel a little bit disconnected in times like these, right? So now I'm gonna take a break from music, listen to some podcasts for a little bit. Not much to show you guys around here. We got some big windmills though, look at these. We have about 4.5 hours left, okay? Making progress, we're over the halfway mark. We're getting more into the greenery, I would say. There's definitely some more greenery and trees going on than the dead brown fields that we've been seeing most of the way, so that's a nice change. And as much as I'm talking shit, I will say it's very nice because the roads are flat, straight, and empty, so I have just been cruise controlling pretty much the last few hours, which has been, that's been nice. But next up, it's time for our next album. This one is Casey Musgraves. Casey Musgraves' newest album. I'm not even a big Casey Musgraves fan. Her album Golden Hour, right, that came out and everyone loved, I listened to that album a few years after it came out and I did like it. You guys, it's really hard to think right now, I don't know. My brain just feels kind of numb and dead from staring at grass for the last 6 hours. So, I just got off the phone with our beloved. Fun little life hack on long road trips. Bring a pillow to sit on halfway through, because Oh yeah. Oh, that feels so much better. Just really elevates, it switches up the sitting arrangement, you know? I needed to sit on something. Oh my god, my body is sore. It helps with the back pain too. Got like 3 hours left. We can push through, you guys. We can do this, we can do this. Musgraves' album is called The Middle of Nowhere. Honestly, great album to listen to while you're driving in the middle of nowhere. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Kind of the exact same critique and commentary I've given for the last 2 albums, where it's like there are some good songs. There were a lot of mid songs, and just that like they didn't really do nothing for me, you know? Okay, we're getting close to 2 hours. You guys, I'm over it. I'm so over it. I am tired. I'm like simultaneously over caffeinated and exhausted. My tummy hurts from eating nothing but junk food and caffeine. My ass hurts from sitting. I'm bored. I don't want to listen to any more music. I don't want to listen to any more podcasts. I just want to be home. Ugh, my windshield is covered in dead bugs. I'm just like not doing good. But it's so leafy and green. We're getting close to Oklahoma. The sun is setting. So that's good. That's good.
I'll sip another beer in the shower. No, 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 no.
I'm going out with all of your best friends. I got a want and a rabbit.
But I ain't in Shakota.
One more stop for gas. Hopefully the last stop of the trip. Take care of this, shall we? Oops. What the fuck is that beeping sound, dude? Should we try and scrub off my friend's vomit from weeks ago? I took it through a car wash, but it's still stuck on. Okay, nice. Okay, you guys, we have 1 hour left. I'm feeling weird and sticky. And our grand total for gas for this trip, it is $163.